Good morning, children. In the previous class, we have seen the enactment of Indian Forest Act in 1865. Then we have seen the system introduced by the Britishers named scientific forestry. And what is scientific forestry? And the major amendments to the Forest Act, the years, and the division of forest, or the categorizing forest into three as reserved, protected, and village forest, where reserved forest was a forest area where the villages entry was totally restricted. So those were the things we have seen in the last class. Now we will see how were the lives of people affected with the Forest Act. Okay, so the foresters, or those who planted forests, or those who did the scientific forestry, and villagers, the local people over here, had very different ideas of what a good forest should look like. Okay, so both foresters and villagers had different opinions or ideas about what a good forest should look like. And here we will see villagers wanted forest with a mixture of species to satisfy different needs, like fuel, fodder, leaves, etc. Then the forest department, on the other hand, or the Britishers on the other hand, they wanted trees which were suitable for building ships or railways. The villagers wanted mixture of trees, or different varieties of trees in a patch of forest, but the Britishers, they wanted only single variety of trees which they required to build ships and railways. They needed trees that could provide hard wood and were tall and straight. So, particular species or particular variety of trees like teak or sal were promoted, and on the other hand, all other varieties were cut. Okay. So, in the next paragraph, we will see for what all needs the villagers, the local people, were depending on the forest. In forest areas, people use different forest products, roots, leaves, fruits, and tubers for many things. Tubers, like this tapioca kind of things. Okay. Fruits and tubers are nutritious to eat, especially during monsoons before the harvest has come in. Herbs are used for medicine. Even today it is like that. The herbs are used for medicines. Then wood for agricultural implements like yoke and plows. So the wood was used to make agricultural tools. So here the examples are given like yokes and plows. Then bamboo makes excellent fences and is also used to make baskets and umbrellas. And in northeast area, the products made out of bamboo is so common. There we can see many bamboo forest in northeastern states, and it is like the bamboo. From bamboo we can make excellent fences. Then the bamboo can be used to make basket, umbrellas, and all, even other furnitures. Then a dried scooped out gourd can be used as portable water bottle. So interior of this gourd can be used to store water. Almost everything is available in the forest. Leaves can be stitched together to make disposable plates and cups. Nowadays, like this disposable cups and plates can be made out of banana leaves. So similarly, some of the leaves which can be collected from the forest can be stitched together to make disposable plates and cups. And Siadi creeper can be used to make ropes. Then The thorny bark of semur, and it is also known as silk cotton tree, is used to grate vegetables. Then oil for cooking and to light lamps can be pressed from the fruit of mahua tree. And here you can see the picture, figure 12, collecting mahua from the forest. And villagers who wake up villagers wake up before dawn and go to the forest to collect the mahua flowers which have fallen on the forest floor. Okay, and those flowers can be eaten or to make alcohol, and the seeds of the tree can be pressed to make oil. Okay, and so this particular tree, mahua tree, is considered as precious. Okay, then you can see one more picture over there. So figure 13, drying tintu leaves. For what the tintu leaves are used? So to make BDs, we have seen in the first class, right? The sale of tintu leaves is a major source of income for many people living in the forest. Each bundle contains approximately 50 leaves, and if persons work very hard, they can perhaps collect as many as 100 bundles in a day. Women, children, and all men are the main collectors. So the remaining men, what they will do? So they will go for some work which require more of energy, or where they have, if the works which require more of hard work. Okay, then you can see the forest act meant severe hardship for villages across the country. Why? Because the villagers were depending on the forest for many things, right? So their livelihood was dependent on forest. After the act, all their everyday practices like cutting wood for their houses, grazing their cattle, collecting fruits and roots, hunting and fishing became illegal. So so these are the activities which are done by the villagers: cutting wood for their houses, grazing cattle, collecting foods and fruits and roots, hunting and fishing. All these activities became illegal. Who declared this illegal? The Britishers. People were now forced to steal food from the forest, and if they were caught at the forest, they were at the mercy of the forest guards who would take bribe from them. So in each forest area, the forest guards were assigned. Okay, and in this particular situation, the villagers, they started stealing wood and food from the forest. Okay, so if anyone who is stealing the wood from the forest is caught, so they had to give bribe to the forest guards. And women who collected fuel wood were especially worried. Okay, it is also common for police constables and forest guards to harass people by demanding free food for them. If anyone disobeying these laws, these forest laws, are caught, especially by the police constables or forest guards, so these people must be provided with free food. So this was the situation, and those local people themselves are living in very poor situation. In such a situation, these constables and forest guards are demanding free food from them. You just imagine it. So these are the things which I would like to discuss today, and you have to read this part properly. Okay, so in the next session we will discuss how the forest rules are affecting the cultivation. Okay, children, thank you.